The majority of individuals in the UK are anticipated to work for an expected 40 years or more of their lives, pay their bills, maybe own a home, retire, and still never become wealthy, not because they are lazy, not because they are stupid. However, rather than pursuing a path of financial success, they are following a system that was never specifically designed to make them wealthy. In this video, I am going to delve deeper into the 1/3 most significant reasons most people in the UK fail to build real wealth, 2/3 most prevalent financial traps keeping individuals stuck in mediocrity, and most importantly, what you should do completely different to achieve financial freedom in the UK. If you are determined to conquer financial stagnation in the UK, this video might present a more clear understanding of money that you never knew you needed. Let's dive into it. The smallest myth in Britain is this: work hard, get a good job, and you'll be financially secure. But here's the problem. In the UK, income tax, national insurance, student loan repayments, and rising living costs eat your salary before you even see it. If you earn £40,000 a year, you lose a chunk to tax, then rent or mortgage, energy bills, council tax, transport, food, subscriptions. By the end of the month, there's barely anything left to build wealth. A salary alone rarely creates wealth. Ownership does. Most wealthy people don't rely purely on earned income. They own assets. Every time people get a pay rise, their lifestyle also rises too. New car, bigger flat, nicer holidays, designer clothes. In the UK especially, there's pressure to look successful. But wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about owning assets quietly. Many people earning £60,000 live paycheck to paycheck. Meanwhile, someone earning £35,000, who invests consistently, may quietly become financially free. Lifestyle inflation is one of the biggest silent wealth killers. A considerable number of Brits keep their money in cash as opposed to investing it. Why might this be the case? The primary reason is fear. They might hear something like this: investing is risky. The stock market is gambling. What if I lose money? On the other hand, here's the truth. Inflation is guaranteed. It's not just a gamble. If your money stays in a low-interest account while inflation soars at 3 to 6% per year, your purchasing power erodes steadily. Wealthy people, however, understand this. They invest in various assets such as businesses, real estate, index funds, assets that increase over time. Instead of avoiding investing, they aim to achieve significant results. In the UK, there's this widespread obsession with property. A good number of people might think, if I buy a house, I'll be rich. But owning a home isn't the same as accumulating wealth. Your primary residence doesn't generate income, offers ongoing maintenance costs, includes mortgage interest, also involves stamp duty, and faces repairs and expenses. Yes, owning property can definitely build wealth, but it only makes sense if it generates income or offers considerable long-term growth. A significant number of folks are asset-rich, cash-poor. They own a house, but they don't have any investments. They don't have passive income. They don't have the necessary liquidity to make it all work. Credit cards, car finance, buy now, pay later, 0% deals. The UK runs on consumer debt. The system encourages spending, not investing. Most people finance depreciating assets, cars, electronics, furniture. Wealthy people tend to buy assets first, use debt strategically, avoid high-interest consumer debt. Poor financial habits compound just like investments do, but in reverse. We learn Shakespeare, algebra, the tutors, but we don't learn how taxes work, how ISAs work, how pensions work, how to invest, how to build multiple income streams. So most people enter adulthood financially unprepared. They rely on employers, the state pension, hoping it works out. Wealth building requires intention, and most people were never taught how. I'll invest when I earn more. I'll start a business when things calm down. I'll save when inflation drops. Years pass. Nothing changes. The wealthy don't wait for perfect conditions. They start small and adjust. Consistency beats timing. 200 pounds invested monthly for 20 years can outperform someone who waits 10 years to start properly. Time is the biggest wealth advantage.
Never stop dreaming, keep reaching for the stars. Believe in yourself.
Now the important part, how do you avoid becoming average financially? Here's a simple framework. Increase income intentionally. Negotiate. Upskill. Start a side hustle. Build something scalable. Control lifestyle inflation. When income rises, invest the difference. Not upgrade your life immediately. Invest consistently. Use tax-efficient accounts. Think long-term. Automate investments.
Own assets.
Businesses. Index funds. Income-producing property. Skills that generate income. Avoid high-interest debt. If it doesn't make you money, question financing it. Play the long game. Wealth in the UK is slow and steady. It's rarely overnight. Most people in the UK won't become rich, but not because it's impossible, because they follow the crowd, upgrade lifestyle too fast, avoid investing, rely on salary alone. If you think differently, act intentionally, and stay consistent, you automatically separate yourself from the majority. Wealth isn't about luck. It's about habits repeated for years. If you found this valuable, comment freedom below so I know you watched until the end. And if you want more UK-focused financial content, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.